Um, one, I'll say more about this at our next class meeting, but I noticed that I was told that some students are having difficulties when I post the videos of these after. So I'm working around that. Any videos from our class meetings will be downloaded and posted on YouTube, so they can certainly be accessed there. Okay, so um, the floor is yours. Any questions that anybody has?
Yeah, I definitely got a question. The Hogs Learn. They asked for the 15-digit license number because I got access to it as soon as I logged in, but that's only for 20 days. So do I should I purchase it from the library with like my student card or just pay it out like with a regular card to purchase it?
Oh, okay. So you've not yet purchased an access code, correct?
No.
Okay. That's I was certainly you can from a bookstore. Uh, I I don't know. Can't. Did you say?
I can't hear you. It's kind of going in and out.
Okay. Okay. Um, did you say purchasing from the library?
Yeah, because I already have access to it. Like as soon as I clicked it, it gave me access to it, and it says that I can let me actually go back and read what it said.
Yeah.
When I clicked the activate, and it said if I purchase from a bookstore, just to input the 15-digit license number. So I was saying, would it make more sense to just get it from the bookstore and put it on my student ID card, or just pay
Oh
it, or
yeah.
just purchase it?
Um, yeah. Yeah. Certainly, you can do that. Yeah. Now, everybody has temporary access, just for a limited time. Yeah. Yeah. So whoever will sell you that access, you can buy that access code from whoever you wish, um, and once you get that input before your temporary access expires, which will not be for some time yet, then you're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Um, other other questions?
So instead of checking all our work in Canvas, we go to Hawks.
Yeah. So all the work is done in Hawks, um, accessed by Canvas. Uh, so and then the grades that you get will be recorded in the Hawks grade book, and those will be synchronized to Canvas nightly. Yeah, but yeah, all the access work, lessons, and tests are taken in Hawks.
Okay. And about the access code, like he was saying, we have a temporary access to it, and that doesn't expire until September the 6th.
Um, let's see, but yeah, things like 20 days or so. Yes, as
Okay.
long
It gave me the option to where like when it's close to expiring, it already like tells you that it's gonna be 85.99, and you could purchase it just right there and then.
yeah, you can do it anytime prior to um, the expiration of a temporary access. Now, I mean, if a temporary access does expire, then yeah, you are frozen out until a purchase happens. So, but yeah, um, you can purchase at any time.
Okay. And do we have to wait till next week to start on any of the work, or we can just practice now?
Um, all the work is available. In fact, I'm going to check right now and see if I can track um, who has done it. Yeah, in fact, 5 students have already finished first assignment, and some have gone past that. So yeah, everything's there.
Okay.
I see, Tevin, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I have another question. And where did you say we can find the recorded videos of the lectures?
Okay, I will show you by sharing my screen in Canvas. Okay. Okay, you should see the course home page in Canvas. So, for example, if I wanted to go to a video from yesterday's class, so all the class meetings will be listed here, and you can also find them under discussion. These here they'll be sorted by date. So if we go here, okay, and actually I also want to point out, so those of you who were in class yesterday saw that I was typing up some notes and working through problems. That you'll find here, the PDF of that. I have 2 links to the video. Some students told me that when they clicked on the Microsoft Stream link, that said they did not have access. This link is the same video on YouTube. That should definitely work for everybody. I'll say more about this link, at least, but this is where you go to get the video. So, so what will happen is, if I go back to all the discussions. So, for example, here when we have a upcoming there's an upcoming office hour. When it's not happened yet, there'll be this link to the Teams meeting. Once the meeting has happened, class meeting or office hour, I take all this info down and I replace it with the links to the notes and the video. And generally should be pretty quick. It seems to be just take a matter of minutes to get it up there after class is done. Okay. Other questions? Be sure to put your hand down unless you still have a question. Okay. Actually, since I mentioned that the lessons are already out there for people to work on, actually the tests are out there too. The tests have a due date, but they can be worked on at any time. If someone was particularly ambitious, they could finish the whole class now. What I always like to say at the start of a semester is nobody's behind yet. So want to take advantage of that. Okay, is there another question? Over 98 people in the 2 sections as a whole, and there are 7 of you here. Honestly, I'm surprised there's this many.
Hey, I don't know how to do the raise handing. your Wi-Fi network. Open
Do you
the
know
Google
where?
Home app to
Oh,
reconnect to
dang.
Wi-Fi.
Sorry, my wife Siri thing went off in the back.
Uh,
For me, do you get to Hawks through SOAR, like your SOAR account, and it's right there by Canvas and everything?
It's in Canvas. So like when you earlier I had up. Actually, let's put it together.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so we're back in Canvas. So easiest way, right here. And what you should see on this link is exactly this.
All right. Thank you. I should have seen that. I just was looking around. I couldn't find it, and I didn't want to not find it.
Well, there's a lot of stuff there.
Thank you.
Yep. Now, one thing I've noticed, unfortunately, it's not something that I would be able to actually show you because of student privacy. But whenever I take a look at the list of students in Hawks, so most of you, or majority of you, have already signed into Hawks, which is good. But I noticed that for some of you, it shows like that it's linked to Canvas, and for several of you, it doesn't show that, and that may be a problem when it comes to synchronizing grades. So one thing to point out is in Hawks, when you complete a lesson, you'll see your grades right away. I think with Hawks, it might not show up until after the assignment's due date happens. That's something I'll check on. But if your account isn't properly set up to be linked with Canvas, you'll see the grades in Hawks, but not in Canvas. So the first assignment is due a week from today, the 25th. So after that point, if you see your grades in Hawks, but you don't see them in Canvas, please tell me. This is something that Hawks can easily fix, but they have to know about it. So I want to make sure that even though your grades are in both places, it's important that everybody be able to see their grades in Canvas. Okay. Well, does anyone else among the 7 of you have any questions? It doesn't look like we're going to get anybody else today. So, so basically, I'm going to stay here until everybody's exhausted their questions, at which point they're free to leave, or until 10:30.
So we done?
Yeah, this is just an office hour. This is not a regular class meeting.
Oh, it's just questions.
Yeah. So Mondays, Thursdays, those are regular class meetings where I'm just going to keep spouting material the entire time. Yeah. Tuesday, Friday. Homework is due Tuesday, Friday, just not this week. And that's why I put them on these days so that when people have last questions before things are due, we can get them taken care of. So, and this is an office hour that is only for 102 students. So, yeah, sorry about that. This is discussed. But also, I want to make sure that everybody's able to get up and running and using Hawks.
So our first homework assignment Tuesday.
Yeah. So 1 week from today, the first and that's the chapter 1 review that was covering yesterday, and I will spend more time on Thursday.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Lumber, you said only Mondays and Wednesdays is discussion.
Okay. Monday, Thursday are a regular class meeting
Okay,
where I cover new material.
okay,
Tuesday, Friday are these office hours. And
gotcha.
those are just for questions. And the question can be about anything. Like for instance, if I cover something in Monday's class, for example, and you're either there and see it, or you go ahead and watch it, and you don't understand it, you're welcome to ask about that too. So it's questions about anything on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Oh, you're the last one. Any remaining questions from you? Maya?